Hi, my name is Amina Abdullayeva.
My name is Ochieng.
My name's Claire.
And I'm currently
I'm 18 years old. The biggest accomplishment in my life up to this point is
Graduating high school and getting into the nursing program that I wanted to.
Graduating high school or getting into nursing school.
Winning the Wangji World Championship title as a member of the Calgary Stampede Show Band. I think the most important thing to me right now is just constantly growing, because I think that challenging myself is probably one of the most important things.
It's probably my family, my friends.
My family, my friends, our safety.
My sister, unfortunately. Don't tell her I said that.
Do you consider yourself successful? Yes, I do consider myself successful.
I do consider myself to be successful so far.
I do consider myself successful right now.
I would define being more successful over the next year as making sure that I'm doing well academically first, because I think going into school, that is my main priority.
Getting a more stable job, maybe related to nursing, possibly the one that gets paid more.
Well, obviously getting farther into my program. Hopefully I don't drop out. That would suck. As well as, like being happy and having friends and relationships with people that are in my program or that I go to school with. The biggest event in the news right now is probably that there was a new strain of COVID-19.
COVID-19,
coronavirus. What's a positive thing in the news? Well, ironically, they finally made a vaccine.
The vaccine has actually entered Canada.
Biden got elected, and he has his dogs are going to be the first ever sheltered rescue dogs in the White House.
So the trends that I am over right now,
just some TikTok videos that are just stupid.
Anti-maskers was a trend. Yeah, no thank you.
The only thing some people wearing is between Air Force Ones, Vans, and Converse.
Do I have a significant other?
Yes, I do have a significant other. His name is Jake.
Yes, I do have a significant other.
I currently do not have a significant other.
The lowest point of my year this year was definitely when my graduation got canceled.
My graduation got canceled.
Not experiencing high school graduation to the fullest.
For me, hit really hard because there were so many things around graduation that I was looking forward to, especially as I was a valedictorian for the 2020 school year.
My last dance competitions that I was ever going to be able to compete in got canceled.
Not being able to have an 18th birthday party. Yes, it's very first world problems, but I don't know, I was just really excited to this year.
That really sucked.
And this year, I don't want to take for granted my time.
In-person classes.
My health. It's crazy how much people are getting affected. And long-term as well. Now we're finding out that there's a lot more long-term symptoms that occur with the coronavirus, and for sure I would never take my health, my friends, my surroundings for granted.
My favorite movie right now is What to Expect When You're Expecting.
John Wick with Keanu Reeves.
Either Kingston or it is The Gentleman.
What's my favorite color right now? Ooh, I've been into this brown color as well as baby blue.
Actually, blue. I really like blue. It's been blue for the last couple of years.
It's probably a light purple or a light blue, something like that. I think those colors are really pretty. Do I feel pressure? Yes. Yeah.
No, I wouldn't say I do.
I do feel pressure because I think I put pressure on myself, and I think that's a really good thing because that actually pushes me forward to keep going. Yeah, there are a couple things that annoy me now that didn't a year ago.
Don't get me started.
Zoom. The online Zoom classes. They're absolutely horrible.
Oh my gosh. Talking to customer service people, just trying to get what you want, even booking appointments. Just disorganized people is.
And I have to say I don't know how to word it, but idiots, people that refuse to wear their masks. People were unable to understand the bigger concept of why they should be doing things.
What advice would I give myself a year ago?
Expand more towards older people, because they have already been in the field, they know what they're doing, and that's just more connections for myself in the future.
Girl, like, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna figure it out. Don't worry.
Don't stress. Like, everything's gonna be okay. Like, you're gonna get into places, like, you're gonna be fine. A few years from now, I hope to be almost done. I hope to still be in nursing.
I'm close to finishing or finished my nursing degree.
Be a graduated nurse, a graduated RN, and working.
Maybe finding a job, or, figuring out exactly where I want to be.
I hope to have started a job in a hospital.
I am planning on taking the MCAT and going off to medical school, but I know for a fact that it's a challenge.
I hope to make a lot of money.
My dream career is actually to be a pediatrician.
Like a realistic dream or an unrealistic dream?
Is probably a labor and delivery nurse.
Because a realistic dream would be being the chief nursing officer in the AHS. Does that not sound amazing? But like unrealistic, like I just would love to be so good at like investing in stocks. I really want to get into that, and just imagine if I was so good at that.
The best approach to doing well in school, well,
making sure that you're just organized.
Make sure you understand the content rather than memorizing all the stuff.
Is like making flashcards and doing a little bit every day.
And just making sure that you have a set schedule of when to take your breaks as well. Because that's what I learned. I learned that the best way to make sure that you're not burning out is to make sure that you're taking the time for yourself.
What's my favorite food? Oh girl.
Spaghetti and meatballs. My mom makes a very good dish, which is just to die for.
This is gonna be really boring, but it's probably pizza.
Or it's the blackened chicken from Joey Chinook.
A&W Teen Burger.
The biggest change in my life that I'm hoping to make this year is to
enter the real estate world. I don't know exactly how to do it, but I have a couple ideas of ways to implant myself in the field.
I'm just happy that this transition phase, although it was quite odd for a lot of people, was a change, and I don't tend to do very well with change. So I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself that, you made it.
Hopefully I'll be able to move to Edmonton and actually be on campus and do in-person learning.
My best friend is currently, I would say,
Max Tanvir, my boyfriend now, he's my best friend too. Nisha
is probably Torn. I've known her. We've been really close friends since grade 7, and now that we're in first year university together, we still talk and we're still really close.
I'm not even gonna put a name to it, because my friend group is a group of 10 people from my experiences with the Calgary Stampede Show Band. I cherish those people so much, and I hope that I keep them in my life for the rest of my life.
App that I use the most, TikTok.
Probably right now it's TikTok.
It's probably Instagram. What I do is I actually follow a lot of motivational speakers and millionaire lifestyle kind of things, because it's a very nice thing to motivate me when I'm studying.
Craziest experience at university.
If you think I've experienced university, that's funny.
It's a very different environment. There's nothing really going on because all our classes are actually online right now.
I've been at home. This is my university. Welcome.
One of my professors, my anatomy and physiology professor, she wanted to make us use exam monitoring for our midterm, and most of the students were not happy with it. So people were getting into full-on arguments with the professor, and that was just crazy to me.
The biggest struggle, I would say, for me is
staying motivated.
I would say staying motivated.
Doing school from home is just just completely different than doing it in person.
Because you don't have like classmates around you.
Probably just slowing down. I think it's really hard for me to be mindful of the things that I'm doing because I feel like I'm always on the move. So taking the time to just stop and think about what I'm doing is probably one of the things that I struggle the most with, that's for sure.
A year from now, something I want to say to myself is probably,
don't let the exterior forces derail you from having the lifestyle that you want.
Don't procrastinate.
So I would just say focus on yourself, challenge yourself every day, and make sure that you're doing everything you can to be the best version of yourself you can be.
I hope you're happy. I hope that you're successful. I hope that your family, your friends are good to you. I just hope that you're genuinely pleased and content in where you are.
Don't stress. Like, I'm sure you are stressing because, you know, life is stressful, but take some deep breaths. You're gonna be okay. Hopefully.